Welcome, storytellers and bookworms. We are here on another set of author featured interview. Today, we're going to witness another action thrilling story of a brave mother who's willing to take it all just to give her child a life that it deserves. Help me welcome the author of the book Proof Required, Dawn Piston, everyone. Hi, Dawn. Welcome to
Hi,
the show.
Trish. How are you?
It's nice meeting you finally, Don.
Thank
Um,
you.
I'd I'd really love you to really tell us what's the story is about, where this inspiration came from, and what about Mother that you're very interested to.
Okay. When my wife graduated from college, she went to work at a woman's shelter, and
Mm,
her task was to help women find a home, a job, sometimes even clothes for them to wear. And she would always come home and say, if someone in the family, some friend could help these women, maybe
mm-hmm,
they could break this cycle of abuse. And over the years, we would talk about whenever I would hear about somebody that I possibly knew, and we
mm-hmm.
would talk about that. She would always just say, just some small act of kindness could really make a difference. And I started to think, what if a stranger did it? Why does it have to be a friend and
Mm-hmm.
or a family member? And so the story for me really came about thinking about if a stranger helped a woman being abused. And over the years of us talking, it just kind of came from there.
Wow, nice. Well, I understand that this is pretty much from your wife's inspiration, but what really made you turn this idea and through your heart of helping into a writing, Dawn?
Oh, I started writing about 20 years ago, actually.
Mm-hmm.
When my grandson was very small, he would come over one weekend a month, and my job was my job was bedtime stories. And one night
Mm-hmm.
I told him a story. I made it up about three brothers, a baseball, a basketball, and a football, who lived with their mom, who was a beach ball, and she was getting so big they had to leave the toy box, and they each went on an adventure. And my grandson said, after that, he always wanted another ball story. So I wrote these different stories. There
Mm-hmm.
were eight of them. I made a little book called Fairy Tales with a Little Bounce. And after doing that, I realized that I really enjoyed writing. And so
Mm-hmm.
I just continued. And over the last 20 years, I've written a number of manuscripts. This Proof Required is my first one to be published. So that's how it started.
Absolutely. Wow. So you're a storyteller yourself, Dawn, even
Uh,
way, way
I,
before.
I think so. Yeah, I would like to think that I'm a storyteller. Correct.
Nice, nice. Well, going back to proof required, as what you've made mention earlier, this is more of the inspiration from your wife and pretty much her helping heart. Now, what do you want your book to achieve, Dawn? What do you want? What is your goal for the book?
Um, well, after 20 years of writing, this is my first published piece. I would like
Mm-hmm.
some form of success, of course. I've gotten some feedback from my readers,
Mm,
and I think good positive feedback can help me become a better writer. So I would like to get some of that. But
mm-hmm.
I guess if my book could inspire someone to help somebody that they knew who was suffering from abuse, that would really be the best thing that I could have happen if someone could uh, help somebody down the road.
Right. In some way or another, at least by letting them see the book and the story, they'll get inspired to really fight for themselves,
I,
especially
I
for
would,
those children and mothers who really need it the most.
yeah, I would hope that if that happened, I would be thrilled. Absolutely, yeah,
Right. And at least something that you will be proud of for the upcoming years. At least you've done something for them.
yeah. I'd like to think that. Please, thank you.
Yes, yes. Now, going back to the story of the book, I understand that you want to inspire and to help people get to realize how should they fight for their life. But why should anyone read your book, Dawn?
Huh, okay. It's a good story.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, it's got a fast pace, suspenseful plot. Um,
Right.
there's characters to love and characters to hate. I'm I'm really happy with the ending. I struggled
Mm-hmm.
with that a couple of different times and had different endings, but the one that I finally came up with, I'm happy with. Um, I I uh, I currently have a 4.9 star
Rating.
rating. Yeah, on
Exactly.
the Amazon
Congratulations.
thing. So, and I'm proud of that. So, I think it's a good read. That's why I think they should read my book.
Exactly, absolutely. But apart from the story and the thrilling and the jam-packed action, I think what your readers is really trying to imply through those ratings and reviews is the emotion behind the story. It teaches a lot of people to really stand up for themselves and at the same time knowing where to fight and when to fight for their loved ones. I think voices are being heard through your book.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yes. Now, let's talk more about your advocacy in helping people, Dawn. I understand that you've done that with your past wife, which I know that she's very happy and she's very inspired. You doing the same thing, but I'd like to know what's your plan for the book. You know, any other particular activities for the book aside from publishing it, perhaps?
I'm currently there's going to be the American Library Association convention in D.C. My
Mm-hmm.
book's going to be exhibited there,
Right.
and I'm going to be there, and hopefully I can talk to people about that. I have not really thought about how I can help abused women other than just get the book out there. Maybe I could somehow work with shelters
Mm-hmm.
and or other places that are helping abused women and contribute some way financially. I don't know. I
That's
haven't
fine.
come up with it. Yeah.
Yes, but I guess just, listening to your heart and listening to your mind and starting writing the book, Don, it really speaks a lot. Why? Because apart from, abused mothers and abused children out there, it would really make a home, a family as a home. Many broken children's out there, it's the root cause is really the love. Did you get what I mean? Can you
Yeah,
expand
I
that for
think
me?
so. Yeah. Um, I lost your conversation there for a minute on the thing. I'm not sure exactly what the question is, but yeah, helping the children and the mothers of abused women is a huge issue in our country right now. And so if people are aware, maybe made more aware of what's going on,
Mm-hmm.
and my book could do that. It would be helpful for us to expand help through family members and or friends and or strangers.
Right. Well, thank you, Don, for addressing that. That's very important. Now, your readers would like to see a copy of your book. Can you
Ah,
grab one?
I can right
There
there.
you have it. Yes, proof
Yeah.
required by Don Pingston. It's an action and a thrilled and emotional. It's a jam of mixed feelings out there. Where can we get your book, Don?
It's available on Amazon and
Mm-hmm.
Barnes and Noble, Kindle, and Nook. In the Phoenix area, I'm in several of the independent bookstores. I don't know if any of your listeners are from Phoenix, but in Tempe and Phoenix, I'm in a couple of bookstores, and I'm excited about that. And
Right.
I'm going to currently in the process of getting a website,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll be able to order it through my website. So,
Interesting.
yeah.
Interesting. Thank you very much for that, Don. Now, anything you'd like to share to your readers, a message perhaps?
Ooh, um, be kind to each other. Just, uh, yeah, just be nice people. I guess that's all.
And that's the world really needs love.
Yes.
There you have it, everyone. Don Pinkston, author of the book Proof Required. You can definitely get his book in Amazon, Barnes and Noble, and it's available in Kindle and Nook. And you can definitely see Dawn on the upcoming American Library Association this coming June 23 to June 28, 2022. Dawn, thank you very much for joining us. We appreciate your time, and we can definitely, your readers is definitely excited for the upcoming book signing event.
Thank you, Trish. I appreciate it.
All right. Thank you very much, Dawn. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day, too. Bye.
Bye.